What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, this is a follow-up to a story I did yesterday about this gentleman right here. You know, you guys, some of you guys in Atlanta know this face. This is Cameron Hopkins, age 20, and he is the one that led police on a police chase after abducting this young lady right here, Kalia Jones, from Wingstop and shooting her in the wee hours of the morning yesterday. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This guy today was in court for the first time. And I'm telling you right now, before I show you this video clip, and I want you guys to pay attention, there's something wrong with a lot of these young youth, black youth nowadays. I don't know if it's what they listening to, what they smoking, or what. But I mean, they are detached from reality in a major way. Watch what this guy says about Kalia Jones and what transpired in the car before the police shot the tear gas to get him out when she died. Listen.
A judge denied bond for the 20-year-old accused of kidnapping and murdering his ex-girlfriend. Kalia Jones was working at a Fayette County Wingstop when the crime happened. Authorities also released 911 calls describing the horrific kidnapping. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor joins us from Fayette County with all the developments. Angelique.
Good afternoon, Christine. Yes, so many people dialing 911 feeling helpless. They describe seeing a kidnapping happen right before their eyes.
No, everything's not okay. He came in here with a gun.
A frantic Wingstop manager tried to stop Cameron Hopkins, but the 20-year-old pushed past her. Determined, police say, to kidnap 19-year-old Kalia Jones at gunpoint from the restaurant in front of people.
So he came inside with a gun and took his
And then
ex-girlfriend?
he took one of my employees outside. He dragged her outside at gunpoint.
Shay Jones posted this picture on Facebook asking for prayers for her friend Kalia. Jones's aunt was one of the many who called 911 during the kidnapping, pleading for help.
He's harassing her on her job, and she needs some protection. He's making her get in the car. He's making her get in his car. He's trying to take her. Not get in the car. Don't get in the car. He was beating on her, and he made her get in his car.
Hopkins forced Jones into his red Camaro. Police spotted the two and pursued the vehicle until it turned into Lovejoy High School, where officers say they saw Cameron shoot Kalia. On Tuesday, a magistrate judge described the horror.
Where offender at some point turned and shot victim in the chest, torso, and point contact in the chin, killing the victim. Offender then fired on Fayetteville police officers and sheriff deputies. Offender telling officers that the victim shot herself after being arrested.
Kalia's parents witnessed the Zoom court appearance but have declined to talk about their daughter's death. The aunt appeared to acknowledge Hopkins kidnapped Jones at gunpoint 1 year ago from a Lovejoy Walmart and was out on bond when police say he kidnapped her again.
She already have a restraining order against him up here. He needs to be picked up and arrested.
All right, guys, that's the update. He's in jail where his silly ass belong. No bond. About time they did something right. He should have got no bond last year when he did that stuff to her at Walmart. But I'm going to point out a couple of things. Did you hear in the video that was just played? He had a restraining order from Wingstop. How the hell you get a restraining order at a commercial place that you don't even work? So that shows he has a history of harassing this girl. So that right there tells you it's something wrong. No respect for authority. Every time you went up there and messed with that girl, you could have went to jail. Wasn't thinking about that. It's like they got tunnel vision backed up with violence. Nothing that happened to them. They act like they're an unstoppable force. The same weapon you pulling on somebody to make them do your bidding, somebody else can do that to you. And it's like we see it time and time again. People jump out and think because they flash that steel, people gonna bend. And then they get real on them and then they look stupid. Then to be somebody out in the street marching for justice saying they didn't have to go like that. Said she shot herself. Did you see how he said she shot herself? Said she got shot in the abdomen, in the chest, and point blank on the chin. What that tell you? He couldn't get out of the car, turned the gun on her. He fired 3 distinct shots in a pattern from the bottom up. He shot in the abdomen, causing her to lean forward. As she leaned forward, amongst him firing, he must have thought she was going for the gun, lifted the gun up simultaneously as she's coming forward, hit her in the chest, and then right at the point where he could get the gun to her face, her chin was there, boom. What's messed up is the family had to hear that. Seen him on TV, on Skype, having to hear what this animal did to their daughter, who tried to avoid him at all costs. It's like people implement themselves and the devilish behavior they have on the people, regardless if they mind their business or not. I'm going to tell you something else. You listen to me here. Nowadays, minding your business ain't enough. These weak type dudes like this, and there's some older dudes that's like this too. I've done stories on it. They look for soft targets. Like I said yesterday, if you look at these 2 pictures right here, they don't even look like they belong together. Opposites attract. You got the bad boy, knucklehead, dumbass. You got the sweet girl that's for some reason enamored with this bullshit. You got a vicious dog. It wind up biting you. You realize it's a danger. You go to get rid of it. Too late. He attached to you. Now they hard to get rid of. They like ticks. You got to dig them out. Or take a hot pin and burn them till they bust. We in this world now where like violence is just, that's the only tool that fixes any problem. Can you imagine? Think about this. Nowadays, it's like the only way to get rid of somebody that won't stop is to expire them. When did it ever come to this? I mean, for real, I'm asking you, when did this ever happen? I think 2 generations from now, a lot of us won't be here. Our population in the United States will be cut in half, and it'll be us that's doing the cutting. I don't know what to say. And I wish I could fix this. I mean, for real, like, I mean, I'm sitting around, I wish I could fix it. If I can make 10 videos a minute on YouTube, right? I'd have 1,000 videos in one day up here with the same MO. We can't resolve conflict. We can't just live with the fact that somebody doesn't want to be with us. We can't just live with the fact that we are who we are. We got to be something else that we hear or want to portray ourselves. Nobody wants to be themselves no more. Whatever happened to being a good person, or whatever happened to doing the right things, instead of things that you know gonna get you in trouble. Did you see him in jail? He looked stupid. And the thing that's messed up, they had him there. He just murdered a girl. Had 2 girls behind him. Lined up, he was just like everybody else. That's how they see you when you go in jail. You ain't no different than nobody else. Crime is crime. They might have been in there for tickets. He's sitting right up there with them. Then the thing that's funny, everybody got this plan to do devilishment, and then when they get in court, they can't even afford a lawyer. How is that gangster? He got a public defender. You know he's getting smoked. You getting smoked. You got a PD, you going to get smoked every time. Because they be in bed with the DA. For real. Ask anybody that been to jail. A public defender, that's the worst thing you get. Because you're going to get some time because they got to get paid for their services because you can't afford to pay them. So they pay you back in time and get a bonus for it. That's the game. So many young men, and you start to see it with young women, giving up their freedom and their experiences in life to be anything they want to be and run right to the plantation. For real. I've seen people go to jail leave in like 3 months, come right back to jail, and be happy when they came in there. Like it was summer vacation. They was gone for a minute and they back and they slapping hands and seeing who they know and who they don't know. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. The punishment is not enough. And this sounds crazy, but you know how I talk. They need to have modified tree stumps outside every jail and outside every courthouse. When they know you did something crazy, have you go right outside and have an axe sitting right there with the family standing there. Who gonna take the whack? Get this out of here, because this shouldn't be tolerated. And I'm not the only person that's sick of this. For real. I mean, really, I'm asking you a question out there. Those in the black community, how many of y'all are tired of people that look like you doing stuff to people that look like you? Or doing stuff to you yourself? We should not be scared of our own people. You know what I said? We should not be scared of our own people, especially the young ones, when the older ones got so much to offer that are out here blazing past for them to follow. We are messed up. We're disconnected with each other. Like I said, I think some of us hate each other. If we ever clean this up, some of us would have to go that look like us. Some people are beyond repair. And that's the truth, because they either been raised wrong, abused when they was younger, and they can't get out of it. This is all they know. It's a growing pattern of seeing this. Men running through females, obliterating them, killing them, or either that, making them some type of captive and violating them in heinous ways, or killing kids. I said this before, people run around with guns and shoot and then use people, run to a crowd of people like a human shield so they can take some of the bullets with the bullshit they doing. I did a thing in Houston where some idiot was in a car, in a truck. The car crashed into a truck. The truck falls over. He gets out the thing and runs into a school while the police chase him. It's like a Benny Hill movie. Stupid. He run into an elementary school full of kids with a gun while cops chasing him. I'd have ended that right there. Man, this is stupid stuff. Give me a comment, man. She shot herself. Like, somebody gonna believe that. So I took a gun, I shot myself in the abdomen, then in my chest, and then put my face on the gun and blast over. That right there, he need both eyes smacked out his head. For real. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Y'all be careful out there, and I'll see you in the next video.